Do you know how to choose the perfect block of land to build your new home? When planning to build your dream home, the first step is choosing a block of land. Unfortunately, many consumers get this part of the process wrong by not doing their due diligence in choosing the appropriate site to build on. Some people think that the block of land isn't as important as the design of their home. However, this isn't true. I'm Ryan Stannard from Stannard Family Homes. We custom design and build unique homes for families in Adelaide. Consumers that do not research the land they have purchased may end up not being able to build their dream home because some designs won't work on some land types. Problems such as the fall of the land, the aspect of the building, and soil types can tremendously impact on building plans. Without researching the area and engaging with a professional builder who can advise you on what to look out for when deciding on a block of land, consumers may end up paying more in construction costs. So before deciding on a block of land, make sure the size is adequate to accommodate the design and is appropriate for your overall budget. You don't want to over or undercapitalise. Also, make sure you're aware of any council restrictions that may impact on your building plans, such as height restrictions and easements. It is important to find a builder that you can trust and ask for their advice and recommendations. In an article published by Domain covering everything you need to know before building a house, there's a chicken or the egg question. Is it best to buy the land first, then look for a suitable house design, or the other way around? To avoid any traps of selecting a design that doesn't suit your block of land, it is best to choose the land first. There are 3 important things to consider before choosing a block of land. The fall of the land is an important feature that must be considered before choosing a block. Sloping blocks are expensive to build on because they require cutting and retaining. Therefore, if a budget is a concern, then flat blocks should be a part of your criteria. Additionally, a lot of classic home designs wouldn't work on a block that has a slope. And another thing to consider is that a lot of builders won't build on what they call difficult sites because they are focused on speed and volume. Although it may seem enticing to buy a sloped block because they are often a lot cheaper, the additional cost for building on these sites can blow your overall budget when it comes to building your new home. Another important feature to keep in mind when choosing a property is the aspect. When looking at a property and visualizing your dream home, it is important to keep in mind the direction of which it faces and how this could impact your different living spaces. A professional builder will be able to walk you through all of the options regarding the perfect aspect for your build, taking into account the amount of sun and heat in each room. People often make the mistake of choosing a block of land based on price, without considering the aspect, only to regret their decision later. Finally, consumers building a custom home for the first time likely aren't familiar with site classifications and the importance of knowing the soil type of the land. Understanding the soil classification of a block of land is a critical part of planning the build because that, more than anything else, can potentially affect the cost of construction. Always obtain a soil report prior to signing a building contract to purchase a block of land. This will ultimately save you money in the long run, as your builder will be able to provide you with a better estimate of the likely cost to construct before you begin the design process. Whether you are building your first home or you've built many times before, designing a new home can be very overwhelming. And when you hear new things for the first time, it's not easy to remember everything. All the tips I've covered here are just a small sample of the information I need to share with you to ensure you are well informed when you get started on the design process. So I've put together a quick guide for you to download. It's completely free and it will help you keep your design on budget and avoid any nasty surprises that can sneak up on you when building a custom home. Just click on the link below to download the guide now.